Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. As you know, we are studying mathematics for class 11, and it's chapter number 7, which is permutation, combination, and probability. Today, in this lesson number 5, we will study probability, and we will solve exercise 7.5. It's selected questions. You have to solve example number 1 and 2, which is included in your smart syllabus. What is probability? Probability is a mathematical phenomenon of chance or randomness, or probability is the numerical evaluation of chance that a particular event would occur. This is the definition of probability. जैसे आपको पता है कि प्रिडिक्शन होती है कि आज बारिश होगी या नहीं होगी. एक क्रिकेट मैच हो रहा है, so one team will win the match or it will lose the match. So the numerical study, numerical evaluation of chance that a particular event would occur is called the probability. Probability theory was introduced by two French mathematicians, Blaise Pascal from 1623 to 62 and Pierre de Formas from 1601 to 65. You have to remember the names of these mathematicians who introduced the probability theory and their years, because they may be asked in MCQs. The vocabulary which we will use in solving the problems of probability. First is experiment. Experiment is any activity performed. Any activity which we perform is called an experiment. That is, if we toss a coin, we know that when we toss a coin, either there is a head or tail. Rolling a die. When you play Ludo, you roll a die. So there are numbers written on the die 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Picking a card from a pack of 52, or picking a marble from a bag which contains different colored marbles. All these activities are called experiment. Outcome. The possible results of an experiment is are called outcomes. That is possible outcome for the roll of a single die. When we roll a die, the possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Or when we toss a coin, the possible outcomes are head or tail, head and tail. Individual outcomes are sometimes called simple event. Sample space is the set S of all the possible outcomes of the experiment. Example, the roll of a single die. The sample space when we roll a single die is the set of the numbers which can occur on the die are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you toss a coin, the sample space will be head and tail. Event, a set of favorable outcomes or a subset of the sample space is called an event and is denoted by E usually, or by capital letters A, B, C, D or X, Y, Z. Formula for the probability. How we will calculate the probability of any event. Let n of s. This n of s, as you know, represent the cardinal number of the sets. Number of all possible outcomes, number of elements of the sample space. If this number is m and n of e, that is number of favorable outcomes or number of elements of an event, is equal to n, then probability will be calculated by using the formula probability of any event. If event E, then we will write E here. If event is A, B, C, D, we will write that letter. Number of favorable outcomes, that is the number of the elements of event, and number of possible outcomes, number of E over number of S. If number of E is equal to n and number of S is m, then n over m is the probability of this event. You will simplify this fraction. If there is a common factor in numerator and denominator, you will cancel that, and your answer should be in simplest form. These are some important points about the probability which you have to remember, because these points may be asked in MCQs. Number of elements of the event should be less than or equal to number of element of the sample space. Probability of any event is greater than or equal to 0, or it is less than or equal to 1. So probability of any event cannot be greater than 1. It is always equal to 1 or less than 1, and it is greater than 0 and less equal to 0. It cannot be negative. If probability of E is equal to 0, the event E cannot occur, and E is called an impossible event. So you may be asked in MCQs, the if an event is impossible event, then in this option you may be given probability of E is equal to 0. So probability of E is equal to 0 is the correct option. And if it is written in the question that if probability of E is equal to 0, then event E is called. In the option you may be given different option, and one of the option will be impossible event. If probability of any event is exactly equal to 1, then event E is sure, then this event is sure to happen or to occur, and E is called certain event. An event that does not occur is the event in the sample space that is not in the event E. Say the event that does not occur is symbolized by E by putting a bar over the letter, or by writing a small c over that letter. So this means E bar mean the probability of event that does not occur, or EC mean probability of event that does not occur, the complementary event. So this is the basic formula which we will use to solve the questions of probability, and in this lesson we will solve questions of exercise 7.5. So probability of event that does not occur, the formula is this: if we are given the probability of an event that occurs, then probability of an event that does not occur is equal to 1 minus probability of that event. If in a bag there are two colors of marbles, red and white, if the probability of red is given and you are asked to find the probability of white, then probability of white will be equal to 1 minus probability of red marbles. This is question number 3. In this question you are asked to, for the following experiments, find the probability in each case. When the experiment is this: there are 5 green and 3 red balls in a box. One ball is taken out. So total balls in the bag, in the box, is 5 plus 3 8. So this is the formula to find the probability. We need these two things to find the probability. First, let's take total number of balls in the bag, which is 8. So the number of possible outcomes, that is number of sample space, is equal to 8. Let name this event that ball is green by the letter A. Then let A be the event that the ball is green. Then number of green balls in the box is 5. Now use the formula to find the probability. Probability of this event A is equal to number of elements of A divided by number of elements of S, and this is equal to 5 over 8, because 5 over 8 cannot be further simplified. So this is your final answer. Its part 2 is same as this one, only the number of red ball will be changed. All the statements will be same. Total number of balls in the box is 8. Let B be the event that the ball is red. Then number of favorable outcomes will be equal to 3, that is number of elements in event B is 3. Using the formula for the probability of B is equal to number of elements of B divided by number of elements of S, and this is equal to 3 by 8. Question number 5 is same as the previous question, but the experiment in this case is that a die is rolled, and event is top shows 3 or 4 dots in part 1. This is the formula. We need these two things, favorable outcomes and possible outcomes, because when we roll a die, the possible outcomes that die show are 1 2 3 4 5 6. The numbers on the die are 1 2 3 4 5 6. So when you throw a die, once you may get any one of these six numbers. So possible outcomes, possible results of this experiment is number 6. So possible outcome, there are six outcomes, so number of the sample space is equal to 6. The event A is that the top shows 3 or 4. 3 in this outcome is once, and 4 is also once. So there are two numbers that may be on the top. So number of favorable outcomes is 2. Use the formula to find the probability. Probability of A is equal to number of elements of A divided by number of elements of S. Number of elements of A is 2 and total number is 6. Simplifying this, we will get 1 by 6. If you will write this answer 2 over 6, you may lose your marks. Always write the probability in simplified form. Part 2 is same. In this you are asked to find the probability that the dots, that is number on top, is less than 5, and we know that the number less than 5 are 1 2 3 and 4. Possible outcomes 1 2 3 4 5 6, and so the number of sample space is 6. Let B be the event that top of the die shows dots less than 5. So less than 5, favorable outcome is 4. Use the formula to find the probability of event B is equal to number of elements of B divided by number of elements of S, and this is 4 over 6. 4 over 6 can be further simplified to get 2 by 3. For the following experiment, find the probability in each case. Experiment is a coin is tossed 4 times. We know that when we toss a coin once, the possible outcomes are head and tail. Head and tail. If the coin is tossed once, but here the coin is tossed 4 times. So what will be the possible outcomes? This is the formula. We will find a favorable outcome and possible outcomes. Look, if we toss the coin once, our outcomes are head and tail. If the same is tossed twice, if first toss gave you head, then second toss may give you head or tail. So our outcomes will be head head or head tail, or tail head and tail tail. That is, if first coin show head, the second will also show head. If first coin show head, then second may show tail. If first coin show tail, then second toss can show head, and if first toss shows tail, the second toss will also show tail. Now we will combine these outcomes with the third toss. It will be head head head, third toss, and head head tail, head tail head, head tail tail, tail head head, tail head tail. You can write it like this: head 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 first, then head tail head, head tail head, then tail head head, tail head head, then tail tail, head, this one. Then head, head, tail, head, tail, 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 head, tail, and tail, tail, tail. These are. And combining for the fourth toss, the possible outcomes will be first three tosses shows this, the fourth toss may also show head. So combining head with all these first, we will get 2, 4, 6, 8, and then combining tail with these 8, we will get these outcomes. So when a coin is tossed 4 times, the possible outcomes are these, and these are 16 in number. So possible outcomes is 16. And if A be the event that top shows all heads, so from these 16, how many are such that all are heads? There is only one, this one. Head, head, head. First toss is head, second toss is head, third toss is head, and fourth toss is head. So we will write this, and favorable outcome is equal to 1. Now the formula to find the probability of event A will be equal to number of elements of A over number of elements of S. Number of elements of A is 1 and number of elements of S is 16. So 1 over 16 is the probability that the top shows all heads. Second part of question number 10. Again a coin is tossed 4 times. So if a coin is tossed 4 times, the possible outcomes are same. They are 16 in number. Now the experiment is there are 2 heads and 2 tails. From these 16 outcomes, take those in which there are 2 heads and 2 tails. What are those? This one, there are 2 heads and 2 tails. This one, there are 2 heads and 2 tails. 2 heads and 2 tails. And this one, 2 heads and 2 tails. This one, 2 heads and 2 tails. And this one in which there are 2 heads and 2 tails. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outcomes in which there are 2 heads and 2 tails. So write these outcomes here and write their numbers. Number of elements of event B is equal to 6. Total number of elements in the sample space is 16. Number of elements in the event B is 6. So using the formula to find the probability of event B such that there are 2 heads and 2 tails is 6 over 16. Simplifying this, we get 3 over 8. So this was today's lesson. In the next lesson, we will solve questions of exercise 7.7, and in that we will study addition law of probability. This is my profile. My YouTube channel is the mathematics teacher Zahid Hussain. You are requested to subscribe this. Keep doing practice because practice makes knowledge perfect. Thank you for watching, and Allah Hafiz.